This this game was emotional, and I'll say it. This was kind of hard to watch. Um, Before we talk about the game, we first got to briefly talk about the beginning before the game. So there was definitely a Johnny Gaudreau tribute video in Columbus Blue Jackets. I did. I was watching it, which we all of us were watching it. But I want to bring this up. I want to bring up the preview real quick, or was it the preview? Was it the essays video? I forgot which one. But I said if they do the tribute video for Johnny Gaudreau, I'm going to stand up to watch the entire thing. And I did take this picture. I was wearing a Marlins hoodie, so I was standing up the entire time, and I have my chest. I had my hand at my chest. I was watching it the entire time, standing, and it was really hard to watch. It was actually really hard to watch. He should still be on this planet. He should still be here. And his brother Matthew. He should have been here. Right here. He should have been on that ice. But he can't because some jerk off decided to drive under the influence. This is why I don't like talking about this sort of thing, because it gets me emotional, and it's just not good. It's just not good to talk about these things. This is why I don't talk about it in the video alone. But for this case, the show must go on, unfortunately. I really didn't want to play. Honestly, I didn't want to watch this game. I didn't want to be the ones to have to spoil it. I really didn't. But they have to play, and the Florida Panthers did win this game 4-3 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. I will say this though, the game, terrific hockey game. I also did something that I was gonna do if we lose, but I'm just gonna do it anyway because I just feel like I feel like it's my way of honoring him and my way of paying tribute for you guys in Columbus. I created a piece of paper with number 13. It's not the best. It's not perfect. I promise you, I did the best I can. It's definitely not. I stupidly made number 3 a lot bigger than it should be. It should have been, like this. But I really did the best I can. I did the best I can to create the best resemblance of number 13 of the Columbus Blue Jackets side. I did it in black because I didn't have red, and my friend didn't have red, a Sharpie or a dry erase marker. He didn't have red, so I did black because I thought it was closest to it, because there was a jersey that kind of did resemble black. But again, I didn't have red, and he didn't have red, so I went with this. And because I didn't have the jersey number, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to actually tape this to my jersey with the duct tape. Hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I can get this. Which it's going to be silly neat, right? Damn it. Well, all right, plan B. I'm just going to do it like this. Like the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm just going to do it like this for the rest of the video. I don't have a scissor. It sucks. Sue me. Anyway, Gaudreau will be in our hearts forever. So, absolutely. Him and Matthew are going to be in our hearts forever. As a Panther fan, it's definitely nice to have a win, but as a human being, I can't help but to feel guilty. I really can't help but to feel guilty about this. In all honesty with you people. All right. But we're gonna talk about the game. Columbus fans, if you're somehow watching this, I'm not. I don't want to advise. I don't want to advise you to stay. But if you want to stay, you can. I promise you, I'm not going to say anything bad about the Blue Jackets, and I promise you that I'm not going to say some things towards the fans nor anything like that. I only do that when it's warranted, but in this case, it's not warranted. It's definitely not warranted. You guys are cool. You guys are absolutely terrific. You guys are freaking amazing, man. And Columbus, this is a franchise that's been through a whole lot, and it just doesn't get better. So, I would have felt better if we lost this game. As a human being, really. Let's talk about this game. So it's Spencer Knight going up against Elvis Merce Linkins. I'm sorry. First period, definitely worth mentioning. The beginning of the game, Monahan wins a face-off, and he gives it to Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett was his former teammate. He was his former teammate in Calgary. I think it was the right call to give it to him. Let the clock stop at 13 seconds because that was his jersey number. What a beautiful start. Honest to God, what a beautiful start. Face off, and then let the clock go down to 13 seconds. It's beautiful. The actual game starts at 13 seconds. First shot of the game goes with Balinskis. That was a wrist shot that was saved by Merce Linkins. There was definitely shots on target from Monahan and Chinikov, if that's how you say it. But both times Spencer Knight saved. He saved those pucks. There were definitely some penalties. Not much hitting. I mean, I don't want to see a fight. But later in the period, there was a penalty on Kevin LeBlanc for a interference. It looked like a slashing. But regardless, Florida does go on the power play. There was a shot on target from Carter Hagee that was saved by Merce Linkins. That penalty would be killed off. There was a block shot. And Matthew Olivier cross-checking against Sam Bennett. Bennett is okay. He did play through the entire game. Columbus goes shorthanded. Florida does go back on the power play. There will be 2 shots on target. Evan Rodriguez with the backhand, and Sam Bennett with the wrist shot, all for the rebound shots and attempts. But Merce Linkins both saved the puck. And to be fair, those were great saves too. There was a shorthanded opportunity, but there was one shorthanded opportunity, I believe. Werenski, but he misses to the left, and then our shots were being blocked by Zachary Aston Reese. So that penalty would be killed off. There would be a Mikolas shot that was saved by Merce Linkins. And then another penalty. This one's on Jordan Harris for a high stick on Gadjovich. That penalty would carry over to the second period, leaving the second period scoreless. Second period going into the second period scoreless with 1 minute and, my math is correct, 1 minute and 6 seconds. But there would be a shot on target for Verhaeghe that was saved by Merce Linkins, and then a giveaway, which would wind up being costly, by Evan Rodriguez to Kent Johnson, and then Kent Johnson passing it to Cole Sillinger. Kent Johnson's second assist of the season. Cole Sillinger's first goal of the season. That place was rocking. Rightfully so. I didn't get upset. There was no way I could be upset about this. If they win, they deserve it. It's for Johnny. Columbus takes the lead 1-0. The crowd goes nuts. And Columbus leads 1-0. Just off topic a little bit before I continue on. Watching those highlights on NHL social media, it was kind of strange. The only reason why I'm saying this, because Florida Panthers are on Script Sports, right? But Columbus Blue Jackets still on Bally Sports. I'm just used to Bally Sports. Just a plus note. Anyway, Florida Panthers did give up a shorthanded goal. That was a shorthanded goal right there, and we are down 1-0, and the penalty would be killed off. So Columbus did a really good job on the penalty kill, and getting a shorthanded goal. So pretty good right there. Janikov with the snapshot that was saved by Spencer Knight. Not much chances from there. Columbus would try to make it 2-0, but Spencer Knight, despite that hiccup, is doing pretty well. He was doing pretty good. But Florida would eventually respond, as he does get this goal here. He is assisted by Nate Schmidt, first assist of the season, and Sam Reinhart's third assist of the season off the wrist shot that goes through. Oh man, Lundell is feeling confident. He is all fire. He is definitely confident in himself, and he gets his third goal of the season. He ties the game up 1-1, and that was beauty. And how about that beautiful play by Reinhart? What a pass by Reinhart to give it to Lundell to get past to get past Merce Lincoln's to tie the game up. It's very impressive. Florida with the momentum now. AJ Greer with the wrist shot that was saved. Merce Lincoln's would stop another shot by Sam Bennett. But Columbus would get the puck back. Janikov gets blocked by Ekblad off the rebound. Monahan with the wrist shot there. However, he would not be denied, as that puck would wind up go to the back of net off the rebound. He is assisted by Kirill Marchenko. That's his third assist of the season. And Yegor Janikov, that's his fourth assist of the season. Sean Monahan gets his second goal of the season. He will not be denied. He gets one into the back of the net for Columbus to recapture the lead 2-1 over the Florida Panthers. But 37 seconds later, we have another goal. We have a tie ball game. He is assisted by Anton Lundell. That's his second assist. And apparently, Nico Mikkola, that's his first assist of the season. Off the tip-in. This is not a tip-in, by the way. This is not a tip-in. This is the original call. The tip-in goes to Sam Reinhart. This was a Sam Reinhart original goal. However, was it though? They were taking a look back. Originally, the goal was given to Dmitry Kulikov, which initially I thought he did get this goal in. Then the second angle, maybe Reinhart deflected it, and then I look back and I'm like, I don't think so. They should have given it to Kulikov. Eventually, they went back. Instead of giving it to Sam Reinhart, they give the goal to Kulikov anyway. So Kulikov does get the credit of this goal. It would be a one-timer. This is actually a one-timer shot. So you can say it's a slap shot. You can say it's a slap shot or a wrist shot by the blue line, and he gets one past Merce Lincoln's to tie the game up 2-2 against Columbus. So Kulikov gets his first goal of the season. So yeah, very rare defenseman goal and very rare goal by Kulikov. That was brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Aaron Ekblad gets called for interference against Adam Fantilli. Columbus goes on the power play. That penalty would be killed off. There would be some shot shots attempts, but those goes wide. There would be a takeaway from there and there, but Columbus would not be able to get a shot on target. They just couldn't do it. My friend and I were watching this game, and I think he thought that the second period would be the end of the game. So he was like, "Please get this goal before the game ends," which it wasn't gonna end anyway. I think he thought it was, but I told him, "No, there's a third period. There's a third period." He goes, "Oh, okay," but somehow, some way, Florida Panthers hurt us, and then they would score 1 second before the second period ends. So I told my friend this: "Hey, you got your wish granted." So we were kind of laughing about it. It was funny. But in all seriousness, Florida takes the lead with this goal. He is assisted by Sam Bennett. That's his second assist. And the primary assist, Carter Verhaeghe's first assist of the season. Wrist shot. And I got to tell you, with Carter Verhaeghe, that was some slick pass to try to quick pass to left to Sam Reinhart. Sam Reinhart, that's his 4th goal of the season. 2nd goal of the game. Or is it? Let me double check. No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't a 2nd goal. Initially, at that time, hold on a second. Hear me out. At that time, that was his 2nd goal. At that time, that would be his 2nd goal. But that was his only goal at that moment. That's it. Either way, that is his 4th goal of the season. That would have been his 5th goal of the season. But they went back. He was deducted that goal. But he still got the goal. This was clearly his goal. The other one was not. The Kulikov goal, that's where the confusion was at that time. So ESPN was able to update this, thank God. And we go to the third period, leading 3-2 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. So no goals in the first period, 5 goals in the second period. So third period, of course, is going to be interesting. 1 minute and 32 seconds into the third period, there was one shot on target, which was Werenski's wrist shot that was saved by Spencer Knight. Sam Bennett gets called for a trip against Kirill Marchenko. Columbus goes on the power play. That penalty would be killed off. There would be a shot on target with LeBlanc with the slap shot, but that was saved by Spencer Knight. But that penalty is killed off. Not much has been going on. It's kind of been the passing up and right. Definitely some missed chances. Reinhart with the chance there, but that was saved by Merzlikins. So Florida will try to get some opportunity. However, Columbus would too. Now in this case scenario, Florida, like this was the Boston thing yesterday. Boston would stay at the Florida zone. This time, Florida stays in Columbus zone. Columbus would not be able to clear the puck at all. And then there was a chance with Patty Giles where he was I thought he was going to make this goal in, but that was saved by Merzlikins, and the net was dislodged. It was some crazy stuff. It was some crazy stuff there, man. Eventually, when the Florida Panthers were knocking on the door, while Columbus doing everything they possibly can to keep that puck away from Merzlikins, the unfortunate inevitable happened for Columbus. There would be a goal as he is assisted by Nico Mikkola. That's his 2nd assist of the season. Sam Reinhart would get his 4th assist of the season, and 69th time in his career he gets a multi-point game. Nice. That's his 4th assist of the season, as well as he had his 4th goal of the season. At the time he had 5th, but he had 4th. It was all 4th. So it's a good decision right there. But 2nd goal of the game, Edu Loserinen. Initially, there was some confusion. He thought the puck went up, but no, it went to the back of the net. He didn't know it was a goal, but it was a goal. I knew it was a goal. It went in. Steve Goldstein. Sorry about Stevie. But Goldie knew it was a goal. He knew it was a goal. So the game makes it 4-2 Florida Panthers. And then at this point, there was no choice for Columbus but to pull Um, Merce Lincoln's off the ice. There was no choice there. There's 4 minutes and my math is correct. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left of the game. Pull the goalie. And Columbus was knocking on the door. Monahan would try to get a wrist shot that was saved by Knight. Knight was doing everything he possibly can. Ken Johnson tried a backhand that was saved. Provorov with the slash shot. He misses. LeBlanc with the wrist shot. But they would get this goal in. LeBlanc gets his second assist. And Damon Severson gets his third assist. If I butcher a name, I apologize. Off the deflection, it was a deflection. It was a pretty unique deflection. It's James Van Ramsdijk. Ramsdijk gets his first goal of the season to make this a 4-3 Panthers game. And it's gone very interesting in the last couple of minutes, man. I will say this. For the rest of the game, Spencer Knight went night mode. He was not going to let another puck go right by him. So, Fantilli with the wrist shot. Spencer Knight got it. Every time he saves the puck, he covers it, smothers it. Which is a right call. It's been pretty shaky, especially with his first start against Buffalo. He's doing everything he possibly can to make sure that he doesn't have a bad game. There will be another shot. Ashton Reese gets another wrist shot that was saved by Spencer Knight. And the next shot, Yegor Janikov with the wrist shot. That would wind up being saved by Spencer Knight. Initially, I thought it was a blatant miss on the right side. Chris Boris went so fast and quick to say he scored the goal, but he didn't score a goal. He knew that he didn't score a goal. I thought he blatantly missed it, but it turned out that Spencer Knight did get the piece of that puck, and that goes up towards the netting. But man, that could have tied the game up right there. That would have been 4-4 right there. But Columbus would not give up as they would try to get this tied game. They would not be able to do so. Fantilli would get a couple more attempts in, but the puck would never go to the back of the net. Florida's defense would be clutch once again, as Spencer Knight was that reason alone that it stays a 4-3 game, as Panthers wins it in Columbus 4-3 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. And like I said, it was a great game. As a Panthers fan, it's a good win. As a human being, I feel pretty guilty about this. So let's look at the team stats. I mean, Columbus definitely was a better team offensively. 38 shots on target. 38 shots on target. Spencer Knight saved 35 out of 38. Only 22 shots on target for Florida, and 4 of those went in, meaning Merce Lincoln's only was able to save 18 out of 22. There will be not too much high hits in this game, thankfully. Only 25 for Florida, 17 for Columbus. Columbus with 35 face-off wins, and this is again without Tkachuk and Barkov. And by the way, Tkachuk was not able to go to this game because of an illness. Just know that he is in his thoughts and prayers. 3 power play opportunities for Florida. They don't get anything. 2 power play opportunities for Columbus. They don't get anything. There was a shorthanded goal in the second period by Sillinger in the second period for Columbus. 13 block shots each by both teams. 8 takeaways for Florida, 7 takeaways for Columbus. 23 giveaways for Florida, 10 giveaways for Columbus. Stars of the game, they give 1 star to Sam Reinhart. 2 stars, they give it to Sean Monahan. And 3 stars, they give it to Spencer Knight for 3 stars. 35 saves out of 38 shots on goal for Columbus. He was definitely improved in this game than he did against Buffalo. For Columbus, I am truly sorry that that tonight didn't turn out the way that it did. I do apologize. This is why I'm not celebrating this. I'm treating this like it's a loss. I'm treating this game like it's a loss. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna sit here and brag about this game. I just won't do it here. I'm not gonna do it. Just know that I just know that you guys have my full condolences. The Gaudreau family, Calgary too, all of you guys. This sucks. And you notice I never took this down. I never took this down. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's a recap. That's the game itself. I know this is longer than it needed to be. Our next game is against Vancouver Canucks, and it's a home game. So, 4-game road trip is done. 2-2. It's a 2-2 road trip, so that's pretty good. So yeah, fam. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this video. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, because Miami TVG guys are back. And when it does, hit it right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Signing out. Cheering up Columbus. I'll see you guys next time. Good night.